right, let's get Val on here because she knows that she is walking into a hornet's nest this weekend when it comes to the Christmas party, the holiday Christmas party at work. She didn't realize what she was signing up for. Hey, Val, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's going on?
So, my boss asked me to keep his son entertained at our holiday Christmas party that's coming up. At first, I assumed he was my age, but then I realized he's only 6 years old. So, essentially, I'm being asked to babysit at our holiday Christmas party.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, wow.
Yeah, where was the disconnect here?
So this is your boss. This is a company party, and he's asking you at a company party, which is not it's not a work event, right? I mean, it's a work event, but it's supposed to be a social event, and he's asking you to babysit his 6-year-old son.
Correct.
Is he asking or telling? Like, was he like, or?
Oh, no. He asked me.
Okay.
So, basically, I've been at this job, I would say, give or take, like 6 months. It's a very professional corporate job, and there's people in my positions that he could ask, but I'm the, youngest female. So, I guess my boss, he sent me an email, and he said he was bringing his son and wonder if I don't mind entertaining him so he don't feel bored or out of place. And, when you send something like that, I assume maybe he was trying to, set me up with his son. But I thought that was kind of, awkward and inappropriate. So I went to ask my coworker just, to get some details on how I should handle it or how I should respond or go about it. Then she told me he was 6 years old. I was like, huh? I was just so confused. So I'm like, okay, so he's not trying to set me up. He's asking me to babysit his son. That was just very unprofessional. And I don't know, maybe because I'm the youngest in the office, so he assumes hey, can you babysit? But I want to enjoy the party, so I'm not understanding why you would ask me, and I don't even know how to respond to something like that. Because like you said, he didn't tell me. He's more or less asking, so I don't even know how to even go about it.
Yeah, okay, so he asked you, and it's a weird ask because there's a power dynamic going on there. When your boss asks you something like that, you, as a newer employee, you kind of feel obligated to say yes. And you said yes, not even knowing the full details that his son is not an adult, but he's actually 6 years old. So if I were you, I would go back to the boss and be like, oh my God, I am so sorry. There was a miscommunication there. I did not realize your son was 6. I am really bad with kids. Trust me, you do not want me to be the one to entertain him. So,
tell him you hate kids.
No, I wouldn't say hate kids.
You absolutely hate everything about them.
And I'm that.
Specifically 6-year-old.
But I would try that and see if that could get you out of it ever so as gracefully as possible. Would you be comfortable doing something like that?
That's the thing. Since I am new, I hate to say no because, you just want to get on everybody's good side. And like you said, the power dynamic and telling your boss no, you're still new, it could turn really bad.
But you're not saying no. You're just saying, I'm not. You're telling him, hey, I'm not the right girl for the job.
It's actually very unprofessional.
He's
really
out of line.
super freaking unprofessional.
It's weird.
I'm so mad for you, and you cannot do this because you're going to become the dumping ground for any task like that, and it's going to devalue your work and how your boss sees you. So I would do what Kristen said. I'm really bad with kids, but then I would add this on top because it sends a little message, but you look helpful. I'd say, but if you like, I'm more than happy to help find a sitting service that can come in. I can get on that right away if you want me to. And that sends the message that you're going to help him out. You're not leaving him in the cold, but he should be hiring outside for this and not coming to you for it.
Abby, could you imagine, because the Bert Show Christmas party is next weekend, if I was like, hey, Abby, can you entertain my son at the Christmas party?
I'd be like, remember when we got dinner together and I could barely handle him dancing on the tables? Yeah, I'm not the right girl for the job. And I completely feel you. I've been in this position before where you are the youngest girl in the office. You know, you're the 22-year-old, and people are still trying to separate you from, being an intern and just being like a college student. And so to me, this screams a lack of respect for you and what you offer to the company, because really they're also keeping you from opportunities to network with other people at the office Christmas party in an environment where it's not professional.
Yeah, Val, there's more on the line here that I think than you even knew at first. Like, I do think that by you standing up to the boss now and saying, look, this is not who I am, and making him realize that you know your worth is going to go a long way with him.
You can't do this, Val.
You can't. Yeah, you got to stand up today for yourself.
But do it kindly. And Cassie had the best idea of like, hey, but I can help you get a sitter service to make sure he is well taken care of during the party.
Let's talk to you on Monday, okay? Go stand up to your boss.
I like that idea. Thank you so much.
All right, have a good weekend.
The Bert Show.